Every time I cry, I get a little bit stronger. Oh, 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 oh. Stronger. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, not anymore. When the voices get loud, I'm turning them down. Feel good in my body forever, forever. When the tears start to fall, I'm catching them all. And I know the future is better. Is this Devil Jin? That is not like Devil Jin. That is Devil Jin. That is not like him. Mm-mm. Weird. Oh. And I know the future is better. It is Devil Jin. It looks nothing like the art, too. Oh my god, no! Back up! Back it up! Back it up! No! Oh my god. No! No! Oh god, no. No! No! Pussy.
Keep my hands to myself, no matter how hard I'm trying to. I want you all to myself. You're meant for a good chance. So come on, give it your
next to you.
Won't let one drop go to waste. You're not metaphorical sentences.
Hi guys, welcome to part 2 of What They Don't Tell You.
This is part 2.
Part 2. What they don't tell you about dating a black woman.
But anyway, on a lighter note, let's talk about the things what they don't tell us white folk about black women.
I like black notes.
Okay, on a lighter note. Let's go on a lighter note. Make
Yeah.
it more. Right then. When you go to bed, I'll be in bed at like, I don't know, 10:30. Right. And then Sandra will be in about half an hour later. Because she spends like, I don't know, an extra half an hour on the phone. But that's not a black thing, by the way. That's just a woman thing.
It's a woman thing, baby.
It's a woman thing.
Oh.
But anyway, so I'll be in bed for half an hour. She'll come to bed. Then she'll have a shower. And she'll clean her face about 20 times.
That's a Sandra thing, baby. Not every woman cleans her face.
Yeah, well, you do
I'm
that.
just OCD about my triple, quadruple, double cleansing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she'll moisturize.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Perfect.
Yeah, moisturizing is fine.
Moisturize day, morning, noon and night. She's got a 10-gallon tub of moisturizing substance.
Because we don't want to get ashy, babe.
Ashy, yes. Yeah, you get ashy, don't you? See, us white people don't get ashy, do we, babe?
You do. You don't realize it.
No.
That's why you're like,
No.
oh, babe, scratch my back.
We don't see it, though. We don't see
You
it.
don't see, yeah, but you do.
Yeah.
Because the times where I moisturize your back,
Yeah.
I use like half a ton.
Hi.
Of moisturizer.
New challenger.
Alyssa. You know that girl. Yeah.
Challenger.
Yeah, the troll doll. We could call her a troll doll.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, Nephi, do you use Discord or anything like that? I have an account, but I don't really use it often. Watch this video.
On what's been going on and also some future things for the channel. So first things first is
I don't really blame you.
I want to let you guys know about what's been going on with therapy and whatnot. So the therapy and everything has been going great. Been doing that for the past 2 weeks. You know, everything's been really moving along like pretty smoothly, if I do say so myself. So that's still going good. I'm still going to be going with it. It's not like, you know, I've only been roughly gone for about 2 weeks. It's not like I'm going to just only have a, you know, therapy session, you know, for a couple weeks or whatever, and that's it. No, we're still going to keep continuing with that. So just to let you guys know, you know, everything's been going pretty good. I'm feeling better about myself, more confident, you know what I mean? It's really starting to go some places. So, you know,
Yeah, I like
I'm
this
really
damn
happy about
character.
that. It's really cool, you know? And the second thing, right, is that I want to let you guys know that there is going to be a second channel. So I'm really hype about that. So now I have the Speed King TAS videos. So the
Nope.
TAS videos,
Ooh, that was
if you
a
guys
nice
do not
miss.
know, TAS is short for tool-assisted speedruns or tool-assisted super plays, which is basically where you go through a game, do a regular playthrough or a speed run, whichever you prefer. Go through the game, and then you go back after you finish the game, and you basically edit every single frame, if you want to edit every single frame of the whole entire run to make a theoretically perfect run. So I will be having my second channel just be full of nothing but TAS videos. So it's going to be called Speed King TAS, and it's going to be really cool, and I hope you guys are really going to enjoy it because I'm going to be putting in a lot of work for that. So I'll probably end up doing a video where I'll explain exactly how to do a task. Like, I'll actually show how to do a task if you guys are, you know,
No,
interested
wait.
in doing your own tasks. So I will make sure that I'll get to that. That'll be pretty cool for everybody to see, you know. But
Oh no, I got
yeah, it'll
the
happen.
pushback. No! No! Ah, no! 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 Got you! Got your ass! Got your ass! Out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
A bunch of shorts on there for task videos and just regular task videos themselves. It'll have speed runs and it'll have fighting games, you know, all the good stuff that you guys are into on this channel. And also my regular content will still keep coming, you know, we'll still keep doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to be playing the Resident Evil 4 remake, which is going to be cool. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that, you know, everything is starting to kind of pull together and starting to just really get better for me. Pretty fast, might I add. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, we're gonna be getting that stuff going. Also, I have a link. I'll have a link to the channel in the description below. And if you guys want to go and check out an artist that's going to be working on all of my stuff for me moving forward, is Platinum 2XA. So if you guys don't know Platinum made my outro for me, which the outro is fire. I love it. It's like probably the single best piece of work I have on my channel so far. Like I seriously, I still can't even believe how good that came out. Like it really came out perfectly. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, everything is good with me. We're gonna get back on the grind. I can't say exactly when my videos are going to be coming out. I kind of want to like get them all in bulk and then just, you know, release a whole flood of content. So I don't know, maybe the next, I would say maybe the next upcoming week or so, like probably around the time Resident Evil 4 remake comes out, maybe a little bit after that, like maybe going into April. I'll end up having all this content coming on the main channel and also the Speaking Task channel. But as of right now, with the Speaking Task channel, until I get things uploaded on there, you actually can't search the channel. You would have to get a link to it if you guys want to subscribe to it. But I will put in my community post when I actually put content on that channel, so that way you guys can go and subscribe over there. So yeah, I will definitely let you guys know when that's going to be happening. Right now, I only have a few task videos. I would say like.
Ow! Ah.
Roughly about a handful, because these do take a long time. It can take you at least, like, say if a run is like 40 minutes, it can take you 40 minutes to do a run of a game, but then when you go back and edit it, then it'll take around 7 to 8 hours instead. So, you know, like, that's just how crazy it is. It depends on how long the game is and exactly what I'm doing. So if it's a speed run, it's going to be very long. If it's fighting games, it's still going to be very long, but it'll be shorter than a speed run. But yeah, so that's what we got. We got all this new stuff coming, a whole new chapter in what I'm doing, and I honestly just can't wait to get back to work on some things. And yeah, I guess that's it. So just like always, I hope you guys all stay safe. And have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at. It's been your boy, Speaking 125, as always. Feeling better, doing a lot better. And yeah. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Stay fast, stay safe. Peace.
actually pay you for just playing their games. There's this app called Just Play.
Here, bring mine back.
What is going on?
Bring mine back.
Murders. What? We know you were there with Chad.
They were all it's kind of like dogs. He said if we ever talked, we were dead. I'm just like, hey guys, you wanna go do this? And when you said do this, what did you tell them? You meant wander and kill somebody?
By a history of mental health struggles and attempts at taking her own life, a young teenage girl's family fears the worst when she goes missing in Peytonville, Illinois. But in a textbook example of reality being stranger than fiction, the Stevens family couldn't have dreamed of a worse scenario than the one that was about to unfold, even under those circumstances. 15-year-old Sydney Stevens was a bright girl who enjoyed fishing, four-wheeling, and hanging out with her friends and older sister, 18-year-old Dakota Wall. From the outside looking in, it appeared that Sydney was living a rather normal life. But underneath the surface, things were anything but ordinary. Tracy Stevens and her daughter Sydney had a great relationship, for a long time at least. However, in recent months, they'd been fighting. Not only that, but Sydney and Dakota had been engaging in fights of their own. Tracy's husband, Tim Wall, told police that Sydney and Dakota used to be very close, but had recently grown apart. In addition, Tracy's divorce from Tim was not something that Sydney took well. It left another void in her failing support system, especially when she found out that Tim was not her biological father.
I know.
With the of everything weighing down on her, Sydney began to engage in behavior that was previously very out of character. There were times she'd run away. Even worse were a series of attempts she made to end her own life. When she went missing on July 19, 2010, Tracy filed a missing persons report, just as she had the previous month, an occasion where Sydney had chosen to disappear. While it seems certain Sydney had run off yet again, hours turned to days, and Sydney still hadn't returned. Then a horrifying development came on July 25th. For a place that proclaims itself the friendly little city, it was anything but that on the fateful day. Two fishermen found the lifeless body of Sydney, face down in the local Boo-Boo Creek. Detectives were stumped as there was little information to go on initially. But as the investigation immediately got underway, details quickly emerged. Law enforcement would eventually unravel a tangled web of lies and uncover a shocking revelation that could only be described as the ultimate betrayal. Let's begin now with an acquaintance of Sydney and our first person of interest, 18-year-old Carl Dane, who authorities have called into question just 3 days after Sydney's body was recovered.
I guess you know what we want to talk to you about the situation with Sydney. What do you know about Carl? About that whole situation, or just in general, what you know about what happened to Sydney? Tell me. Do you remember where you were on Sunday night, the 18th? I was sitting at home. It's a pretty quick answer. How do you know where you were that long ago? I just remember, I remember what I was doing, every once in a while.
Most people who are being honest have a reasonable memory. When suspects have a memory of extremes, detectives will see that as a red flag for deception. For example, if a suspect remembers what they were doing on an ordinary day 2 months ago, that is unusual. Going for the other extreme, if a suspect can't remember what they did yesterday, that's also unusual. Sydney's older sister, Dakota, is brought in almost 2 weeks after Carl's interview to talk about the tragic event. While getting settled, the detective, Janice Barber, informs Dakota that she's from Chester, Illinois, and relays that it isn't unusual for her to help out with major cases from other towns.
Can you tell me about your and Sydney's relationship?
Well, we got along great till puberty, and it was the don't touch my stuff, I hate you, all this weird kind of thing.
Typical teenage sister.
Yeah. things. But, like, we got along great unless I was on my period or she was on her period, then we absolutely did not want to be around each other.
Sure.
But other than that, we got along great unless she was trying to take my stuff and we were fighting about shorts or something.
So let's talk about Sydney and her disappearance is what everybody originally thought it was. Where were you when you were notified of her disappearance?
I was at my boyfriend's house.
And who's your boyfriend?
Chad Damien.
Okay.
Last time you saw Sydney? The Sunday before, the day before.
The day before?
The day that she witnessed the accident that I came back from camping.
Okay, and what time was that?
I got home at like between 11 and 11:30 in the morning.
And then how long were you and Sydney both there at the house?
Yeah.
How long?
I guess there at 11:30 and I came back at about between 3 and 3:30 and I left about 3:30, so.
Dakota had apparently gone camping on Saturday, July 17th, 2 days before Sydney's disappearance. She promptly returned home the next day on the 18th. Along with Dakota, her 20-year-old boyfriend, Chad Bennett, had spent a couple of hours at the girl's home before the pair departed for Chad's house later that afternoon. According to Dakota, this was the last time she saw her sister. Shortly thereafter, something unexpectedly sinister was carried out, and things would never be the same. 2 days after Dakota's interview, we meet Chad, who may possess salient details regarding Sydney's tragic final moments. The detective begins by shaking Chad's hand, a gesture of respect, likely aimed at building a positive rapport. Chad sits slumped over with his legs spread apart, coming across as unaffected by the circumstances. Then again, this may be a comfortable position. Nonetheless, the detectives have most likely taken note of this nonchalant behavior, and they proceed to question Chad about his whereabouts on Saturday, July 17th.
Oh, Dad. Where is thy steed?
No! Stop.
Where is thy victory? Addiction. Where is your grip? Despair. Where is your grasp?
Fuck.
Self-doubt.
And what did you do that time? Saturday. You go out with your friends and maybe either Friday or Saturday. You know, after all was out. Okay. Show them which one it was. And, so when was it the next time you saw Dakota? The day after. So Sunday? Yeah. And what was on Sunday you saw Dakota? I think it was Sunday, yeah. Right, but what time? I didn't get it. Morning or afternoon? It wasn't morning, but you can sleep. Oh, you can sleep in? Yeah, so it'd be like... in the afternoon, so after 1. So how long do you think you stayed there? A couple hours. A couple hours? Where'd you stay at in the house? Dakota's room.
Chad tells the detective that following his short stay at Dakota's house, the pair decided to head to Carbondale, Illinois, where they picked up their friends Carl and 17-year-old James Glazier along the way. They apparently stopped at Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner, but left around 8 o'clock before dropping Carl and James off at another friend's house, 15-year-old Rocky Mueller, who we'll also hear from soon enough. Following this, Chad drove Dakota back to his house, where she spent the night. Since her phone was supposedly turned off, Chad had awoken to a panicked call from Tracy the next day, on July 19th. Tracy asked that he inform Dakota that Sydney had once again gone missing. But Dakota wasn't too worried, as this seemed to be a regular occurrence. However, when she returned home from Chad's shortly thereafter, it was clear that something was horribly wrong. We pick up where Dakota is detailing what happened on that unexpectedly harrowing day.
So then you're at home about noon.
Yeah.
Then what proceeds from there?
When we're at home, when we're at home, my mom asked me if it was me in the house. I was like, yeah. She's like, have you heard anything from Sydney or heard anyone that knew where Sydney is? I was like, no. She's like, well, she's like, I was told, which is one of her friends, that Corbin had seen her up at that lunch thing, the free lunch to do with one of the churches here. They didn't see her up there. And she's like, and I went up there, and one of the ladies that was working, they started walking up tired about 7 o'clock in the morning by the high school with a lady that looked like she was about her late 20s or 30s. She's like, do you know anyone that Sydney would know that age? I was like, no. I was like, I don't know. I was friends Carly and Jessica. She's like, okay. And she's like, do you know? She's like, has anyone been on her MySpace or anything? I was like, no.
So you would go and check on MySpace?
Yeah, we were checking on MySpace every day to see if she'd gotten on.
Okay.
Because the last time she ran away, she kept getting on MySpace and making contact.
Okay.
And after a few days of her not making contact, that's when we thought there was something weird about this. Something not right.
When did you think something was weird and not right?
Probably about Wednesday.
Unfortunately, this gut instinct will prove to be terribly correct, though her family could not have foreseen the unimaginable circumstances of Sydney's last moments.
Talk to me.
I do not know what to say.
What time did you get to Krispy Kreme?
After midnight.
So you went inside and specifically went for the vegan donuts.
I don't have to try.
And as you see the donuts on the counter, what are you thinking?
I wanna know how you taste.
And then you said,
Okay.
and you ran off with them without paying.
I should be wiser.
I mean, you could have paid. You're rich.
No shit.
What does someone do with 4 dozen donuts?
Take it to later.
And the workers suspect you've done this more than once?
Bullshit.
There's footage of you filling up your car, which we should probably search.
No need for searching.
Anyways, I already have the verdict. You're found guilty for theft and going to prison. Yeah, you'll be serving a 1-year sentence in state prison. Talk to me.
I do not know what to say.
What time did you get to Krispy Kreme?
After midnight.
So you went inside and specifically went for the vegan donuts.
Round 2. Fight.
This knew on Monday, a little bit after I came back, we went in our room to look to see if she took anything or if there was anything out of place. We noticed that the thing was knocked over, that plastic dresser, that there was paper scattered all over the floor, that her money was still there, and that all the shoes were still there. She's like, well, this is more weird. She's like, but, you know, maybe she just had the intentions of coming back. Tuesday, I do believe, was the day that we noticed the drag marks. Because that's whenever we called the police station and they had buried them down here, and he's like,
What?
It's just a chair.
How'd your ass low parry that quick? No! Like, it's weird. That's fucking weird. What? You fat. I don't like people that low parry. That's the red flag.
Right across the rocks. But I was just like, well, that really doesn't explain drag marks in her bedroom.
Was there a chair that had been moved?
The chairs, yeah. There's a green chair that I have to stand on to hang laundry up on the hooks outside. And usually it's on the deck, but it was in the colored rocks.
And why was it there?
I don't know. Because my mom had showed it to me. She was like, come here. I was like, what? She's like, look at this chair. I was like, what? She's like, it looked like someone was trying to climb out of the house. I was like, so you think that she snuck out? She's like, yeah. She's like, I think, so going downstairs, she came up here and went off the deck.
The disorderly state in which Sydney's room was left could indicate that something far worse may have happened than the teen simply having run away. Dakota follows up by telling the detective that Chad had come over to the house on that same Tuesday, July 20th. The pair supposedly watched a movie before Chad left around noon for work.
Did you guys ever talk about Sydney?
He did ask if we had found anything out, and I was like, no. I was like, we haven't found her anything. But then we looking for her. But yeah, I was like, we're trying to see if anyone's seen her. And I was like, but we haven't, seen her. He's like, oh. He's like, well, I hope you guys find her. He's like, because your mom's already taking sorry. He's like, yeah. I was like, just a little bit.
Was he nervous? How long have you and Chad been going on?
A year and a half.
I mean, you in love?
Yeah.
The detective asks Dakota if she's ever gone through Chad's phone, to which she replies that she has only done so as a result of others speculating that he may have been cheating.
What would happen if he was not smart?
I'd be very, very, very upset. Very upset.
Now that the detective has glimpsed a preview of Dakota and Chad's romance, she switches gears in an attempt to learn more about another union, one with a seemingly violent dynamic.
So, let's talk about Chad. There's Chad and Carl. Well, there's Carl and Robbie. What's the other boy's name? James. Are Chad's pretty good friends with these three boys?
I know he's good friends with Carl, but James, he just met. Apparently, I've known James since I was little, and I don't remember it. And James, remember my dad moved back here. James was always over at his house, and that's how Chad met him. So it had over 8 years without James. And then Turtle just moved here and met Turtle a couple months ago.
Okay. So what's the deal with this? Explain this gang to me that they're all in.
I have no clue. I find it stupid, and I told them that it's stupid because if you're all in the town of 5,000 people where the majority of the people are prisoners, you don't have a gang.
But they classify themselves as a gang.
I'm not quite sure. I think something happened with the cops, and the cops started calling it a gang. Someone told the cops they were spray painting and getting illegal weapons and illegal drugs.
In the small rural community of Pinckneyville, a so-called gang had allegedly emerged, known as the P-Town Saints, consisting of a few local members, including 17-year-old James Glazier, 18-year-old Carl Dane, 20-year-old Chad Bennett, and 15-year-old Robbie Mueller, also known as Turtle. Numerous other young men were reportedly involved in the group, but the four named in particular will remain our focus. We will now meet the youngest member.
Can you state your full name? Robbie Dawson Mueller.
Robbie's formal attire demonstrates a level of respect many might quantify as unusual for an interrogation. If a businessman was brought in for questioning, detectives would expect to see him dressed up in this manner. However, for a teenager, this outfit choice is quite abnormal. The detectives have been asking him questions relating to his involvement with the so-called gang, where he gives alarming detail on his brutal recruitment into the infamous P-Town Saints.
Your initiation is what? 3 people need to beat out of you for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on when they want to stop. Who beat you in? Chad? James,
No! 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 Ah, oh my god.